my dear Scorpio. So this is the most likely action they will take when it comes to you and your relationship. This is their feelings towards you, and this is what's on their 4th level. We have a Queen of Pentacles here. So this is a person's trying to be comfortable in their own skin. They're trying to learn to live a happy life with small means. So not overextending themselves I don't think they go out much. I don't think they have a big social life. I think they are cocooning themselves a little bit at home, and they're trying to recuperate. They're trying to find a healthier way to move forward, which will be more stable, more self-loving, and where they have the ability to give more to other people because they know now. I'm feeling like it's a stage where they can also learn more empathy, learn to see things also from other people's perspective and not get so blindsided by only seeing their own perspective. So they're very much digesting what has been before, and they're learning a great deal from this. They're becoming a very wise person. And here we have on their feelings level, and we have a King of Swords there. So they're really trying to be their own strict father, seeing to that their heart doesn't race away with them and do fool's kind of stuff. So Ace of Wands, there's a lot of passion here, but there has been a lot of troubles as well. If they get more chances, they would want to do what's best, like do the best they can with this. And at this point, they don't feel really that they have the capacity. We can see they really want something to happen, but they don't want to screw up and make the old mistakes or being captured in a bad behavior by their own projection and patterns and triggers and emotions. So they're trying to be really strong with themselves, to not fall head over heels into a situation that they later will blow up in their face when they become dramatic or triggered, or when things will start to go wrong because of their conditioned personality. And here we can see this Devil, which is the conditioned personality. Star card, 7 of Pentacles, the World. I'm seeing here a great love and a great longing for you, but they realize they have issues, so they don't want to go and try for a relationship with you while they don't feel equipped to have a harmonious one. Okay, and this is on their 4th level, so the 6 of Swords again, together with the Knight of Pentacles. So again, we're just seeing this with them trying to do better, trying to figure out how to be a better friend, a better lover, a better family member, how to be more less thrown out to the powers of the elements and more in control, instead of just being rocked by the waves of emotions or your negative thoughts. They want to be more in control, more in harmony, take things more cool, be more zen. Okay, so it's very wise of them, I think. And here we have the 2 of Pentacles. So it's 1 step forward, 2 steps back. They realize they are not a master at this, and they're just learning. So they're not putting too much on themselves. They're trying things out. They're seeing if the ground is steady enough to step on. And if it is, they will take another step. And if it's not, they will take steps back. So they're very careful. They don't want things to fall out of hand. They don't want their emotions to run wild. They don't want to fall out of balance themselves with their own life. I think this person has realized that they are pretty delicate. Even if it's a strong and resilient person, they have realized that they're dealing with their own body and their own emotional system. And this system is not made for like a lot of shenanigans or wild adventure. So they want to take things slow. They want to take things steady as they go. 10 of Pentacles seems to be their plan or their goal. So they want to have you as a family member, as a friend, as a romantic partner for a foreseeable time. So they want to make a great foundation. If they're going to try to put all effort into win you over and have you as their forever partner, they want to be sure that they are ready to make this happen. And this is very beautiful. It shows a profound love, and that they have realized that you have a great value for them, and they want to add to this value by being like a valuable team player. But right now they are playing on their own because they need to figure themselves out. So they need the time to do this. So you might feel that they don't love you or don't put effort into the relationship, but it's because they have their own stuff to deal with. This is on the emotional level. So we have the Empress here, and again, this is much like the Sun card. It shows profound love. This is more on a soul's level, and this is more on a like body-based level. You just feel at home with the person. You just feel that this is the one. And we can see that this person is almost they are in a very slow motion movement, and they are fixing something with their hair, or even going to sleep. We can't really know for sure. So this is really a person taking things one step at a time, because they're going through this dark night of their soul, where they're going through a great transformation, and they are about to find themselves, like who they really are. And to do that, they need to face all their inside issues, or all their problems, all their projections, drama, karma, trauma, and to grow by this. And they realize this themselves, so they give themselves the time for their heart to heal, for their heart to transform, for the ego to die and the soul to step into the body. So this is very beautiful, but what the person is going through is very close to and felt as a depression, or being oversensitive, or touchy-feely. And so the person knows that they need to cocoon themselves and take really good care of themselves. And here we have the Wheel of Fortune, which goes well with the Two of Pentacles. This person has seen that they have patterns. They haven't been able to identify all the patterns or understand why they came or what to do about them, but they have started to identify that they have a lot of patterns in their life, that certain histories develop in the same time or in the same way and have the same outcome, with the different timing, but it's the same thing happening time after time after time. And they're a little bit sick and tired of this going in circles, but they're actually going in a spiral. So they're doing a great job, but from their perspective, it's tiresome to do the same stupid mistake over and over and over and over again. Now they want to get a grip of this. They probably want to have much more awareness. And it seems like they have identified that the problem is that they don't feel particularly loved. And that makes them very unsure and maybe dramatic, or that's what's triggering them to fall into their negative patterns. So they have realized that they need to practice self-love, and this is also connected to the Hermit card. So it's about being alone and finding out what makes you tick, finding out what makes you feel good about life, feel good about yourself. And they haven't figured this out just yet. We can see that things are going to be put into place, but even then, this person is going to be questioning, is this really love, or is it just my projection? Am I falling for this person because they are my true love, which we can see that they think here? Or is it because this is my usual style? I always fall in love with people like this because I have this karmic issue here. So we can see that this person isn't trusting their heart very well, and it's logic, because they have been fooled by their heart before, because their heart goes after what can trigger their trauma, because what triggers their trauma will bring it up to the surface so it can heal. And this person probably just identify that it's a negative pattern to fall in love or want to be with people or draw in people like friends, family, co-workers, neighbors, that triggers their negative pattern, or that's a part of their negative pattern. So they are kind of withdrawing altogether to try to figure out what is my projection and what is actually love here. So they're probably very unsure if the love that they knowingly know that they have on a mind's level, if that's really true, or if it's just a childhood issue making them fall in love with you. So we can say that they are a little bit guarded at this point. They're trying to put things straight and figure out what's the right thing to do and the best way to move forward. And that will take, again, time. But they really are focused on sorting out this never-ending cycle of, from their point of view, mistakes. But from a heavenly point of view, it's teaching or learning. So this is their most likely action. So we can see in their, in the mind's eye, they have already reconciled with you. I don't think they are angry with you. They don't blame you. They take very much responsibility for their own feelings of being triggered. Yes, they probably see issues with you too, and how you get triggered and your projections and karmas and traumas, but they don't blame you for them. So this person has forgiven both you and themselves. They just don't want to continue the endless repetition. So here we see them kind of forgiving you, knowing that they feeling like they love you and they are nostalgic about the relationship, but moving forward, trying to figure this out. What is it that's going on? The nights are people going on a mission, trying to figure something out, or trying to retrieve some lost object, or searching for the Holy Grail. So this is what's matter for this person right now. They kind of put your relationship a little bit to side because they realize they can't be in a harmonious relationship with you as long as they haven't figured this out. So that's their main focus right now, to figure themselves out. And here we can see them falling actually deeper into the depression, Six of Swords, death, the moon, and Two of Pentacles, wheel, the moon. So we can see that this is why a person is, for example, falling in love with a particular type of partner over and over again, to be triggered. So that they will go back to the original wound and be able to heal it. And who is healing it? It's the person that have the trauma. It's not the person that's being the object that triggers. That person, we can't ask much of them. It's we ourselves that needs to be the one to heal ourselves. We can take a lot of help from professionals, from friends, or reading into stuff, meditation, different exercises, yoga, walks, taking help from nature, from swimming, from different therapies. But it's we ourselves that need to be responsible for our own healing. So this person is making a deep dive to try to figure out their own pattern here. And this is how the whole universe is always guiding us. That's why we are falling into the same pit hole again and again and again and again and again. It's so we will make the deep dive and figure out what's down there, what's going on down there. Why am I having this pattern? And it's a very loving journey. It needs to happen with love. We need to understand ourselves, forgive ourselves, help ourselves through rough patches by being very considerate and giving ourselves also encouragement and rewards. For example, if you did deep diving, staying with your emotions, crying your eyes out, afterwards you take a blanket around you and go sit and watch the sunset and maybe drink a good smoothie or something else that makes you feel that you have rewarded yourself in a healthy kind of way. So this person deliberately seeks out their wound. Deliberately, they try to figure themselves out. Something is wrong with me. I need to figure out what. So they're being very intelligent with this, both on a mental and subconscious level. And then we have the 9 of Swords. So 18, 1 plus 8, 9. This just shows that this person will have a hard time. They need to go through all the things that they refused to look at before. Because in our culture as humanity, many times we have been taught to not cry, to not just brush yourself up and a go. And it's a good thing at times, but we also need to actually heal. We can't just, let's say the person, they fell and they broke their arm here. They can't just, okay, so brush it off and go up and go about your day. They need to actually have healing for that arm. So sometimes traumas comes as an inconvenience, and we don't want it to inconvenient our life, so we try to ignore it. But it's hard to ignore a broken arm. It's easier to ignore, for example, a broken heart. And therefore the broken heart or other kind of emotional traumas often is left unhealed. And this is the situation where the person actually need to take the time and go and heal it. So we see they want to be with you, but they can't just about now. Want to be with you, can't just about now. 9, 9, and 18 the moon, which is also 9. They need to heal themselves. They need to go in and do this deep work. So they are not available for nice times out or having a one-on-one relationship. And then we have the 4 of Wands. So even if they don't know it just yet, the heaven says that the end goal is of course to be able to be happy in relationships. Is a big part of what's making humans feel whole, is to be in beautiful, social, wonderful, loving relationships. But this person just knows that they have been fooled before. They thought it's going to be like happily forever after, but instead it became a disaster. So now they want to work on the foundation. But the divine says love here. This is a marriage card. It shows that these bonds that you have to other people, they are super important. But the bond that you have to yourself, it was important right now to heal oneself, so we can later be harmonious participant in beautiful social relationship, beautiful loving relationships. So we are not going to be alone forever. It's just need to do this deep diving, or this person needs to do this deep diving. But I'm thinking this goes for a lot of us. And here comes in the, maybe we want to skip a step and we don't want to see our own issues and our own problems. But then the person just decides, no, I'm going to face it. I'm not going to run away. I'm not going to use a substance or some kind of addiction to patch things up. I'm actually going to face my issues. So this is what this person would want to say to you. I want to find someone new, and that's not, I don't see they want to find a new person instead of you. I have no signs whatsoever. I think they want to find their new self. They want to find like their true self, the person that's within. But they also feel that they were never good enough for you. So maybe as a little bit of a revenge, even if that's not like their actual plan here, as a little bit of a revenge, they think maybe you were just an old pattern, and since they never felt good enough for you anyway, maybe they will be able to find someone new. They have that as a possible outcome, but what they really want to find new is finding a new self. They want to heal themselves so they can be all new after this. So that's very brave. And they also say we are a bad match, and that is also what they have seen to be true, like over and over and over again. It has been proven. So therefore they want to heal themselves, so they will see in the end if you are, you can see they are not sure here. Are you a bad match? because they are being drawn to their own bad pattern, or is it real love? The divine says real love. This person, they don't know. They see a lot of their relationships as mistakes, things that they did that was bad choices, situations where the person didn't match them and weren't able to make them happy. They weren't able to make the other person happy. So I'm seeing this person right now, they have probably a goal of moving away from your relationship, healing themselves and being able to move on. But the divine says that that's not really the outcome in the end. But this is what fuels this person being able to make the groundwork and make themselves ready for something new, because they think you were a bad match. But the miracle is that we go down with our beautiful soul group, and we are bad matches for each other. But when we have worked on ourselves and the other person works on ourselves, that's when we have the holy matrimony, when two healed people are being able to join in a relationship. So that's the end goal. And it doesn't really matter for the soul if it's with you or if it's with someone else. Maybe both of you will move on. I can't say for sure, even though it comes this very beautiful soul connection cards. Maybe there will be an issue of divine timing. Maybe you have already moved on when this person finally realized that no, it wasn't a bad match. It was just me who were in a depression and I needed to heal my stuff. And then you might already be with someone else. So we don't know exactly what's going to happen. We can just see the necessity of this person going through this right now. But the decision is probably they want to find someone new. They never were good enough for you, so they feel a little bit of bitterness there, and that you were a bad match because the relationship didn't work out, and they want to heal themselves to be able to attract a better match. Okay, and this is from your point of view, and I don't think I ever truly knew you. No, you can't really know a person that doesn't know themselves, because this person haven't they don't know themselves, but they're trying to figure themselves out now. So if you don't know yourself, you can't be your authentic self with others either. You think that you two belong together, and the divine seems to agree on that. And it was important for me to be the provider. Maybe you have treated this person as they were like a person that needed you. They needed you to heal. They needed you to become, to take the right decisions, or they needed your guidance. They were like this broken winged bird that you were trying to fix, that you felt like you had all the answers. But with the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Swords here, yes, together with the Devil, I'm thinking that this person needed this time to figure themselves on their own. So I'm actually hearing a song here, going on without you, without you. It's about I need to figure it out without you. That's the key here. So they can't have you as the provider for their health plan. They need to figure it out without you. And that's what they are doing, because then the foundation work gets much better. It's very likely that you are the big inspiration to all this. But right now they are very self-focused, very focused on their own healing. I think you sparked this, but you didn't. They didn't want to finish it together with you, because they wanted it to be their accomplishment and not yours, that you told them this is the way to heal, and they did it, and then they were healed, and that was all on you. They need to figure it out themselves. It's a part of their maturity process. I have a lot of insecurities. I can say this person have too. I feel it's probably your boat in this position right now, where you are questioning your life choices and why you have these certain patterns in your life. So I think both of you need to go through this process right now. So see it as a vacation from this relationship. I used you as supply. I feel that you think that this person did this, but it is part of this, because they didn't know themselves, so they didn't know if they truly loved you or what's what. It's first after they have, I think they have a lost soul part, and it's first after they have retrieved that lost soul part that they will be able to know if they truly love you or not. Now they are kind of leaning to probably I didn't, but the divine says, well, yes, they did. Or in their head, they also think that they did, but on a heart level, they think, no, it was probably just a karmic attachment or a pattern of mine. But I think that this person, when they have retrieved their lost soul part, they can also know their true feelings for you. I think the part that's lost here or buried in the water is probably a very emotional part. And it can be a little bit question if this person even wants it back. They're going to take it back, but they are going to be scared, a little bit scared. It's just minor arcana cards here, but they're going to be a little bit scared. But we see the major sun, the moon, and this person, both these, they're opening up their chest. So this person is going to take on the healing, but they're going to be a little bit scared of what's going to be found there, because it's a very traumatized soul part. So that maybe their heart was awfully broken, and they kind of buried it somewhere and haven't had access to it ever since. So that's probably why you felt like they used you as supply, because they didn't have access to their own emotions. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. And I'm thinking about triggers here. When you get triggered by a person, then you know you are smack in the middle of your karma. So with this person or anyone else person, stay with the triggering. Take really good care of yourself. Don't mind what the other person do or don't do. Take really good care of yourself. So pay attention to the triggers. The signs are cautioning you to be aware and see where your wounds are at. And forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And that is actually what's happening. I'm feeling insecurity with this situation, that it can go a little bit in different direction. You might end up together as the card suggests. Or you might not, and neither is a problem. We have these cards here. Soulmate, let your friends help you retreat. That this is a soulmate, but right now you need other things in your life than this person, and we can't know exactly where it's going to end up at this point, because it depends so much on your different actions from here to then. So you're scheduled to end up together, but decisions might take you elsewhere and things might happen along the way. There's a myriad of possibilities. So this is the advice for you. And we have trapped, reframe. So 34. I'm going to read this card for you. My dear sweet child, do you feel as if you are trapped in your life right now? Do you sense that you cannot do what you really want to do because others have expectations of you that you may not be able to fulfill? I think we're actually, this is not advice for you. I think this is kind of describing this person, because they are describing them to a T. They feel you have expectations that they can't fulfill because they don't even know where their heart is.